everybody, this is Ed and Eddy, the Mis-Edventures. I'm running this game today at License-a-thon. My estimate's 35, if you couldn't see already. This game is really fun, but we're just going to get right into it. So time does not start when I select the new game. It starts when I technically gain control of the Eds, and there's a little button that you gotta press. To gain control, and once I press that button, time starts. So we don't start time here. I can actually hear myself on the bottom stream. I will turn that down quite a bit. So we can just watch this beginning cutscene, but I'm not going to. Pretty much, you just need to get ice cubes to make snow cones, to scam the other kids, and to get jawbreakers. That's the entire plot of the show if you've never seen it. So this is the little blue box that I'm talking about. When I skip this, time starts. So 3, 2, 1, go. So immediately we just jump right into the level, and I missed the ice cube because bad RNG. That's nice. Love when that happens. So we use Ed's special attack, the Batter Ed, because it has no cooldown. We use this throughout pretty much the entire run. I'm gonna kill this squirrel. And now I have to find a cat, which is the first instance of RNG, and the cat's all the way back here. That is the worst possible RNG. And it'll ask you to retry that chicken chase if you want to. I selected no, because chickens are only used in 100%. And I'm not running 100%. So here I saw a walking happen, so I'm going to stay back. I'm not sure what causes the soft walk. I think it has something to do with the dog bites you on the same frame that the cutscene starts. And that cutscene is not skippable. Like every other cutscene in this game you can skip, except that one. So we're knocking down Jimmy's plushies, their dolls, water balloons. And if you haven't seen the show, the characters here are all named the same. Ed, and Eddy. So pretty much they're all named Ed. Ed is the green one, who I'm controlling right now. Ed, also known as Double D, is the one in the red-orange. I think it's red in this game, though. He's the smart one. He has a ruler as his attack, and he's got a hat on his head. And then Eddy over there is the short one. He's in the yellow shirt. So we just did some squirrels. That was completely RNG. I was not paying attention, so I had no idea what kind of RNG I got. And here's our final ice cube. And we're getting close to the end of this level. There's only 6 levels in this entire game. And most of them are actually pretty long. And I don't like long levels in video games. It really just depends on the game, I guess. But now, here's our final instance of RNG, pretty much. Level 1 has got all the RNG in the world, apparently. It's putting pigs back into the pen. And I gotta find the other 2. I only see 1 right now. Okay, I'm not sure which ones are which. I think this one's the one I gotta pick up. I'll pick up the squirrel. So let's throw them in there. And we're done. We're pretty much done with Scam 1. All we gotta do is activate this little thingy. This is the meatball machine. And we are done with Scam 1. Perfect. It did not go terribly well, but it didn't go terribly bad either, other than the cat. The cat RNG was very bad. Anyway, next level is called Scam 2. Or its real name is Pin the Tail on the Ed. The first level's name was called Cool Your Ed, and pretty much Ed ate all the snow cone meatballs at the end of that level. In this level, the Eds are trying to get into Jimmy's birthday party. However, Jimmy's not letting them in, so we're just breaking and entering. And we have to go through the sewers to get there.
It seems terribly risky and unsanitary.
Here's our first skip. It saves maybe 5 seconds. Pretty much you go out of bounds with Double D. And just to let you know, this game has almost no out of bounds collision, so you gotta be real careful when you're doing the skip. Because it's all about out of bounds. So we go out of bounds here. I gotta hug the wall to be really careful. Make sure that he's there. Then we just clip into that wall. You can clip in there as little or as much as you want. I went in there quite a bit just to make sure. And then we spawn on the bridge. A little bridge thing. And that does not take too long. Now we have to shoot this down there. Have to go a little closer. And when you shoot a water balloon at a rat for some reason, the game can sometimes crash. I'm not sure if that's just a PS2 exclusive thing, but PS2 is like the slowest console of this game. Most people say the Xboxes, by the time some loads, and PS2 is slowest. Coming up is probably the most RNG skip in the run, or I don't think it's technically RNG. You just gotta hope that you get it. So now we just go here and we skip Johnny here. Now, if I don't get one within the first few tries, I'll just do the backup as I don't have much, as my estimate is not very generous this year. So I might go over estimate by mistake. Actually, he might go in. I don't think he is though. No, he's not going in. Oh, I just moved him. Oh, get back there, Eddy. Right, Ed. And now we just pretty much are just pushing Ed into the wall using first person, just hoping that he goes in, which he's kind of doing. He's kind of going to the wrong wall as well. Okay, he went to the wrong wall. I'll try this like 2 more times. If I don't get it, I'll just do the backup, which is just doing the strat casually. Alright, I'll do like 1 more after this one. Alright, last attempt. Okay, this is a pretty cool skip to show off. It's just like really hard and stupid. You get in there or not? Sure, I just have to Ed if you want still. I'll do 1 more attempt because I have a feeling I can get this. Even though I said 1 more attempt last time. I'm not gonna. Okay, yeah, that's it. And I just went to the Tower of Eddy by mistake, which is not what I wanted to do. Pretty much what I have to do is just turn valves and stuff to bring the water down. So that we can actually get a valve ourselves, and I just died there because I forget how to do this all the time. I'll just use double D here. I'll just go a little bit slower. And there's one of the Canker sisters. Pretty sure that one's Marie Canker. I haven't seen it at night in a long time, so. Anyways, so we just turned to more valves to get a valve to open that door there. But you can actually skip that door with that inconsistent skip. You have to get it to PB pretty much. And I didn't get it there, so. You can actually play this game coinless. It's just kind of hard. I'm just gonna try to avoid all the coins because I want to do this coinless. Anyway, so now we just turned all the valves that we need to. Now we just go up here and bother plank. And that didn't count for some reason. And then we turn this valve and open the door. If my estimate was like 40, 45, I would definitely go for that skip until I got it. But I don't got that time, so now we're gonna enter the birthday party. And that'll be not the end of this level, because we still got some more stuff we gotta do. But we're almost at the end. Because the first few levels are kind of short, then they get really long. Like after this level, the levels get insanely long. Like casually, I mean. But level 5 is the shortest in the speed run. Casually, it's the second longest. So we just knock down these pinatas to get jawbreakers like we just did there. It's not RNG what you get out of these. It's the same thing every time. So, yeah. Now we have to fight the Canker sisters. This is like the main boss of the game. Pretty much you just have to drop the pinatas on Lee, Marie, and May. Those are the names of the Canker sisters. Lee is the redhead. That's what I call her. May is that one, and I've already explained who Marie is. Marie's the one, May is the yellow one. And I just died right at the end. That's nice. Well, when that happens. I was kind of worried that my game would crash, because if you finish that at the same time as you die, the game will indeed crash. Because this game can crash a lot. I probably would have already reset this run in Scam 1 because of the cat RNG. But this is a no reset run, so we're just going to go for it. Next is Scam 3. This level is pretty long. It's got 2 parts to it, and the parts are back to back. The first part is about Eddy the Ed's trying to get to the store to get some free Jawbreakers, which is actually the plot of one of the episodes. I think it was made before this game was made. This game was made in 2005. I'm pretty sure it was made in season 3. So, about a year or 2 before this. There used to be a skip that I used to do for this Jimmy section coming up, but after some thinking, it's just way too inconsistent, and I don't go for it anymore. Besides, I only save like, what, 20 seconds? Not the biggest time save in the world.
Where do you think you're going, mister?
So there's squirrels here that can like ruin your day, but we just killed them all and have to do this really fast with the squirrels, so that the squirrels just don't come back. And we're pretty much just bringing these dolls back to Jimmy, because like a bird or something took them. I don't remember the exact plot of this part, but either way, now we're done. We just jump over this fence. If I used to skip, I would just jump on top of Double D as Ed and then just do that. Now, this skip can result in a soft lock if you're not careful. I'll try my best not to soft lock, and Ed is moving around. Or should I just not go for this? I don't know. Even if I soft lock, I can just go back into the levels. Like, I'm not very far into the level. Okay, good, and soft lock. Now we just use Double D to get Ed out of here. And then we just batter it our way out of here. So, if you haven't seen already, all 3 Eds have special abilities. Ed's got the batter Ed, which he's been using this entire run. Double D's got the trample Ed, which can be used to reach high places, and we're going to use it here to skip using that tractor as Double D. That was a little bit too close. And Eddy's got the tower ready, which we have used. Tower ready. I like the batter Ed. Batter Ed is definitely my favorite. And I just died there because the skip was actually kind of difficult. I don't know why. It is. And I just died again. But for some reason, sometimes on the PS2 version, when you walk into water that kills you, it just won't kill you. You're just stuck. You can't jump or anything. I actually had that happen during practice earlier today. And it's a good thing that I did that too, because it's in the worst spot. But there's 2 spots where it can happen. Here's one of them. And I absolutely hate that. I don't know how the QA testers did not find that. Specifically on the PS2 version. And the Eds just didn't want to do anything there, so I gotta do this again. Okay. How did that thing get down? Anyway, we're gonna try this again. And we finally got it. Yay. Anyway, so now we head on to the shovel chip minigame, which you just skip, and it's PS2 exclusive, the version of it. Like, the version of the skip is a PS2 exclusive. You can skip this on the other consoles, however you gotta do it in the slower way. And I was the one who found it. I call it Double D clipping, which is what I call the little skip here. Pretty much we just use the batter Ed, turn to the left and stop. And Double D will sometimes clip and fly over walls. Just like that. Very, very easy. Now we do have a time limit to get to the candy store here, because it still like saves over the Kevin minigame. We just gotta like go in here.
My, intriguing.
And this run's not looking too good. Normally I'd be done with Scam 3 by now, but no, I'm only halfway done with Scam 3. This is probably going to be like a 16-minute thing, but... Anyway, so we just take Double D here, get bitten by the dog, that takes like a second or two, over just walking. Now we have to get past Johnny very, very carefully, because if he catches us, we go all the way back to the beginning of the Johnny segment. And here we try to do a little trick where you shoot this bell. It's actually kind of hard to do, and I just did it first try. Now we just wait for Naz, which is her only appearance in this game. Go over there. She doesn't even get any dialogue other than the one that she does when she catches you. And sometimes you collect another jawbreaker there. It's optional, but it doesn't really matter. And I did not get through that. That's a really cool thing to do if you just get through there immediately. I did not get up there. I'm not sure if we got in PB or not. My PB is 2754. We're definitely not getting that. And I just went to the tower of Eddy. Anyway, so the reason why Eddy looks like that is because he ate a foot powder jawbreaker. And he's allergic to foot powder for some reason. Why did I pick up a squirrel? What is with me? I'm picking up squirrels today. I just hit this again. Now we go over here. And we just... Sometimes we get past Sarah here. It doesn't really lose time, I don't think. So now we just wait here for Sarah to look away, and then we run past her. Now it's Kevin again, or as the community calls him, Shovel Chin. We just do that, and we go right past him. As long as you don't bonk, we should be good. Cool, I got the instant in there. That's like an RNG thing. Sometimes you get in there immediately, and other times you won't. It looks like I got like a 16-10 almost. But that's fine. We're only halfway done. I could still go to 33 or something, which would be underestimate. That would be okay. Anyway, so now we head into... Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I just totally went the wrong way. Good thing I realized that before it was too late. Anyway, so we go into Scam 4 now, which is one of my favorite levels in the game, casually and for speedrunning. Also, I don't know if I can get past Johnny here. I'm just gonna jump my way there. I'm not sure if jumping is actually faster than moving. It just could be. Not too sure though. Anyway, so this is Ed on Arrival. And in this one, Eddy wants an Urban Ranger badge. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Now we kind of use all three Eds for this. It's like a test of your skills, I'd say. Like a test of how well you did your skills. Alright, Double D just kind of ran. He just kind of forgot where he was going for a second. And sometimes the order of the Eddy switch is mixed up. Like sometimes it goes Ed, Double D, Eddy. Oh, how did that hit? That should not have hit. And sometimes it goes Ed, Eddy, Double D. So we just hit that again. Now we use Eddy. I said that Eddy is probably the least amount used in this run. Because he doesn't really do much. All that he does is does the tower video. That's like all he does in this speedrun. Ed is definitely used the most, and I don't miss that. We're just gonna pick up the barrel again and throw it. So here's one of the easy skips in the run. We just go here, go there, and hope that the rat doesn't hit you. Let's go here, we turn right, and hopefully that double collects. He collects. Good. That's exactly what you want. That saves like, what, 30 to 40 seconds, or we're doing the casual strat. Anyway, so here there's a washing machine, or a dryer or something, and we just have to walk past it. Easy. Next, we just, bonk, which you're not supposed to do. And you use Double D, get in there, then you use Ed, and then you do an annoying skip called Jimmy Skip. In this one, you have to skip a Jimmy minigame by hitting his head. We mess around with Jimmy a lot in this speedrun. This is like the one time where we forgive him when we don't do anything to him. This is probably the one level where jawbreakers have nothing to do with it. I think this is actually about one level, because I know that every other level has something to do with jawbreakers and money. This level does not. Okay, the skip is like not working. I'm not sure why. It just doesn't feel like doing it sometimes. Okay, he almost went in there. Just like randomly clipped out. Sometimes the game doesn't want you to like clip. And I'm kind of running out of it. Sometimes you just do that and it'll go in, but Double D will go in, but that's like insanely hard to do. I think I've only done that once. Let me do this. No, you cannot. I'm just kind of testing out some stuff, which I probably shouldn't be doing, but it only takes like 2 seconds to test out stuff. Anyway, let's just hope that he gets in this time, and he still didn't. Let's hope that I don't go overestimate just for this trip specifically. Come on. Come on, just get in there, Ed. I want you to listen to me. I'm running out of things to talk about. I mean, this skip is really specific. Like, if he's not the specific angle that you need him to be at, he will not go in. Like, this skip is insanely hard. I'll just line him up right there. That should be a good angle. Well, it's looking like it's gonna work. There we go. He finally went in. So here we just use Double D and Eddy again. We don't really use Ed. Let's hit that first, since it's right there. Come on. Now we just use Eddy, Tower Eddy across this. And then coming up after this skip, which only takes like 2 seconds, is probably one of the hardest skips in the run. And it's the way that I do it's PS2 exclusive. Like, it's really hard to do it the other way. I was so happy when I originally found the way to do this without AI manipulation. Because AI manipulation in this game is so stupid. Pretty much you just do an Double D clip. And I got it second or third try. I wasn't paying attention. That's really good. Anyway, so now we just run across here. We go over here. And we fight Victor. So you can either get a 1 cycle, 2 cycle, or 3 cycle. I got a 2 cycle there. It's a really short fight, and now we race with Kevin. This is actually pretty easy, but if you fall off, it's really bad. I fell off a lot in my casual playthrough because I'm bad. At least when I was casually playing, I was bad. But now it's just like you just batter it across, and it's not that bad. Especially since like I know how to use the batter now. Yeah. And there's like little like planks that'll fall. They're like the lighted up ones. If they're like light brown, they're like whitish, they'll fall and break. Like that one on the left just broke. And I didn't even know that would happen when I first did this, so I kept on falling to them. But now we just kind of do this. We're almost out of the race. It's about like a minute and a half long, I think. As long as I just don't do this, as long as I don't fall off that final one, and I didn't. Coming up is probably another really hard skip. Really just depends on your luck. If it works or not, because it's just really stupid. I got it earlier in practice, like 2 times, but I haven't gotten it since. I practiced it for like, 10 minutes and I didn't get it. So I'll go for like 2 or 3 times, and if I don't get it, I'll just do the backup, which is a cool backup. Because there used to be like another way to do the backup, but it was like really long and annoying. But now I just found a way to, recently I found a way to like do it easier. And it's like really cool. So I'll do this 2 times, and if I don't get it, Which is brick. So you jump into this table. You actually don't need to. It's just easier to do that. And you just try to mash triangle or whatever button it is on your controller. And just hope that double D, does it. And that, okay, I'm not going to count that as an attempt since double D just didn't want to jump. Depending on how fast I get this could still be like 31 or something. Alright, no, I didn't get it. I'm going to go for backup now. Pretty much what will happen there is that double D will activate that little saw when he's not supposed to. And I just got caught again. Like I said, jumping on that table is optional. I just recommend it for new runners. It's a lot easier to like control and jump over the trigger. Like here, it's just not that easy. I could try jumping on the table again, just to see if the odds will actually come with me. I don't think they do if you do that though. I'm gonna try this though. No, they do. Alright, good. And here, we just try to clip that through this wall. And then he goes down into out of bounds, which has enough collision for us. Look at this out of bounds. This actually looks really cool. So we just go in here and just make double deactivate the saw. And now we're done with that. And now we head into the final level of the game, the longest level of the game. I forgot to mention what happened in Scam 5. So in Scam 5, the ads have hidden Jimmy's Mr. Yum Yum, or Yum Yums, in the old abandoned house, and they had to go in it. But the Kanker sisters took it, and I just like didn't know there, so I just bombed. Oh my god, can I not do that? Like, thank you. And like, then the Kanker sisters were in there, and they wanted us to get them gifts, but we just skipped all of that. And here we have Ed marks the spot. So Eddie finally gets jawbreakers, and then somebody steals them. So we had to find out who stole them. And spoiler alert, it's the Kanker sisters. That wasn't obvious.
Oh, my boy.
So here we have to grab 3 map pieces. I have a specific split for the 3 map pieces. John just did 2 lines in a row. Here I just try to get this dog to notice me and he's in a really good spot, so I can just do that. And we just skip like a minor skip here. This is like a minor little thing. And somehow I did not go in there. Like, that first little thing that we clipped through saves like 2 minutes. Because you have to like get certain power cells again. Because in Scam 4, we had to collect power cells. Okay, rear camera. And Scam 5, and you have to do the same thing. Oh. Okay, good, they did not. Phew. Let's put some health.
My. Intriguing.
And this is the checkpoint, so if we die, we're good. I'm just gonna try to kill this dog. Okay. Now we just get this spider off me. We're just trying to like get out of here. The next section is actually like a really hard section. How is this game casually? This game is kind of frustrating casually. Like, I was really frustrated with this game. I still liked it though. So I decided to run it. The whole point of me getting this game was just to run it. So the next section is called Spider Egg. And this section is really annoying. Pretty much we have to get Jimmy a jawbreaker, but instead of getting on the ones that we have, we just decided to give him a spider egg instead. Uh-oh, I got it rather. And, the spider egg here is really annoying. I'm going to go for the risky shot instead of the safe shot because I don't want to go overestimate. We're getting close to the end of the run. Not too close, but we're not, like, Alright, you know what? We'll just go for the 6 shot. Why not? It's not gonna even matter. It'll only lose like what, 20 seconds maybe. Now we just take a death. And then we just use Eddy to get across. This is like the one major thing where Eddy is actually like used. Like, this is like the major thing that we use for Eddy. And you have to avoid these tires because the tower Eddy's hitbox is really big. So if you're like even like 2 inches away from it, it was like here or something, you will get hit. And it's like really annoying. Okay, I was worried that I soft locked. Really worried. Because if I soft locked, that would have been real bad. But either way, we're going to go and do this again, since of course the checkpoint didn't want to register. You know, the checkpoint just doesn't love to register. Or loves not to register. And I don't know how we're doing with the time estimates. I'd say that I'll probably get like a 34:29. I don't know. Gonna wait and then we're gonna go. Oh. Am I gonna get hit? No. Okay, I was like just out of the hitbox. Most people think that the tire hitbox is really big, but that's not true because if you're just like, go on. If you're just like using one of the other characters, like the tire doesn't hit you from that far, so it's easily the tower ready hitbox. And here we have a spider egg. We're gonna get to Jimmy. You move faster when holding something for some reason, so it just makes it easier to move. It just makes it easier to do the journey back than it is there. And now we give this to Jimmy, who I really do feel bad for, because he is just getting tortured on right now. Then we move these boxes, jump on them, then jump up here. It only takes like, what, 2 seconds? And here we just do a skip that's so obvious. Like, I bet that even a casual player could find that so easily. Like, I don't even know what that skip is called. I just know that it's a skip of some kind. Yeah, we're gonna go over the rest of it. But here we're just gonna do that. And here's our final victor fight. The final victor fight of the game. You can actually choose if you want to do this one again. But like, the text box defaults to yes. So if you just mash A, or whatever button it is, in my case it's X. I have to carefully select no. Like, you'll get some rewards if you fight him again. So I think that's pretty neat. There's a jawbreaker up there, but I'm not going to collect it. You're going to collect it 100%.
My, intriguing.
We're probably going to go like 2 minutes over estimate. But now we just do that. We go here. Go here. We activate the switch. I just hope that we don't die. Uh-oh, that's not good. Just kill this last dog so that it doesn't annoy us. And now we just try to skip this and switches. We try to just skip the switches here. This is a really annoying skip. And like, it can cause lots of runs. But I like to go for it. It's PS2 exclusive. It's just really stupid hard. So we're gonna keep on going for it. Okay, why do I keep on getting that one edge? And he almost went through. thought he did, but apparently he didn't. Okay, please, just go in. I don't want to do this room again. I might stop going for this skip. It's just like really stupid and annoying. Okay, please, go in. Of course, marathon luck, am I right? And now we want to go in. Wait, did I just... Oh, cool, I'm back in the dog room. I'm just gonna go for the switches this time. I'm not going for the skip again. Now I'm gonna go like 3 minutes over estimate because I just wasted all that time.
This should work. This should work.
Yeah, we're gonna go like 4 minutes over estimate, I feel.
My, intriguing.
Well, that's something to learn next time estimate. So I'll make my estimate 40 minutes. Or maybe I'll just keep it at 35 because I really messed up bad in this level. It's always... How did I die? It's always this level, too. What the... How did I keep on hitting? I'm like, what kind of hitbox this thing got? Or my tower already got. Anyway, we're almost at the end here. We just had to do one final boss. It takes about a minute and a half. So a 38 is probably in line for us. And I died there. You know, because marathon lock, am I right? Because I almost never die there. But of course, it's just in a marathon where I happen to die there. Anyway, so now we have to fight the Canker Sisters in a fight to the quote-unquote death. Pretty much we just, you know, do some stuff. We just knock over these pillars to make the Canker Sisters fall off of it. And then that's the end of the game. So time is coming up soon. Time ends when I knock down the last pillar. And there's 4 of them. This is the second. So we got 2 more to go. I haven't taken any damage yet, so we're in good shape. We are actually in really good shape. Even if I got hit there, we're still... Okay, oh my god. So, like, for some reason, some of the cans, if they get damaged, they won't go straight like they should. So, I would... If I'm a new... to recommend to new runners, just try not to get hit as much as possible. That's what I can recommend. Just try not to get hit. Anyway, so time's coming up right after this. And time. Let's just check that time. Almost done here. Yeah, looks like I got like a 37 flat. I will just check that and then we can watch the final cutscene together. $36.52. Alright, that isn't bad. But actually, I think that actually used to be one of my PBs. Believe it or not. So I just tied one of my old PBs, I think. But now we can watch this final cutscene together. Thanks for the GGs. And yes, this is flash animation. The 2D cutscenes are flash animated. Here's the big twist. Here's a little animation there. Double D doesn't have a gap between his teeth. And that is the end of the game. I completed in 36 minutes. That's not a good time. That is almost 10 minutes slower than my actual PB. But yeah, that is the end of the game. You can sign me off whenever. This is fun. Thanks for the GGs, everybody. Whoever gave me GGs. I'm gonna ask one question. That's kind of disappointing about this game. But if you want to run this game, there is a community Discord. I think I linked it on SR.com or Spearrun.com. I'd have to check to see if I linked it because I am a mod on Spearrun.com for this game. If I didn't, I'll probably link that soon. I will see anybody later. So, time me off whenever.